Start the class, man.
Okay, sir. Good morning, students. Welcome to the live online webinar classes for intermediate students. This is Vani, working as JL from TSRJC, Wyra. First, I am going to appreciate the children who were completed the assignment given by Afrin Madam. Well done, students. If you do like this, definitely you will get good percentage in your future examination. So these are girls are B. Nirosha Durga from TSRJC Asanparti and A. Srija P. Prasuna S. Anpaja from TSRJC Vangara. Asma C.H. Narmada from TSRJC Wyra. Well done, students. Now, today we discuss about the topic, second unit, that is structural organization in plants morphology. What is morphology? Do you know? Plant morphology is the study of the physical form and external structure of the plants. This is usually considered distinct from plant anatomy, which is the study of internal structure of the plant, especially at the microscopic level. But plant morphology is useful to in visual identification of plants. Do you know father of botany? Father of botany is Theophrastus. He is Theophrastus. In period of 370 BC to 280 BC. He wrote mainly two books. These books are Enquiry into Plants, that is Historia Plantarum. Second one book on the causes of plants, that is Causia Plantarum. He is described the external and internal characters of some 500 plants. In his book is De Historia Plantarum. He is father of botany. In this unit included only one chapter, that is morphology of flowering plants. Once you can see in your surrounding, more than plants are there on this earth. As we know, these are called angiosperms. These are angiosperm shows such as a large diversity in external structure or morphology. They are all characterized by the presence of root, stem, leaves, flowers, and seeded enclosed by the fruits. Some of the plants found as adaptations to the plant, their environment. For example, adaptations to various habitats for protection, climbing, and storage. See here, this is the morphology of flowering plant. If you pull out any weed, you will see that all of them have root, stem, leaf. They may be bearing flowers and fruits. The underground part of the flowering plant, that is called by the root system, while other portion above the ground part is known as shoot system. This is root system, this is shoot system. I would like to some information about the root. In this pandemic situation, the intermediate board has deleted into the 30% syllabus. So in this part also, some of the part is deleted. That is the part 5.1 to 5.3. There is a root, stem, and leaf. But I will give into the small information about the root. So types of root system. First one, taproot system. Second one, fibrous root system. And third one, adventitious root system. Now let us discuss first one, taproot system. Taproot system. In this taproot system, dicots only has a taproot system. In majority of dicotyledon plants, direct elongation of the radicle. It leads to the formation of primary root. See here, this is the primary roots which grow onto the soil. It bears into the lateral roots of orders, that is secondary roots and tertiary roots. Primary roots, it is bears into the secondary roots and tertiary roots. This is the taproot system. Second one system, fibrous root system. See here, this is the second one, fibrous root system. Monocots only has a fibrous root system. In monocotyledon plants, the primary root is a short leaf and replaced by the number of roots. These are roots originated from the base of the stem, and it is continues the fibrous root system. We have seen these are observed by the in the fibrous root system more than number of short lived onto the roots. So this is called by the fibrous root system. And third one, adventitious root system. In some of the plants like monstera and banyan tree, roots arise from the part of the plants other than the radicle are called by the adventitious root system. These are adventitious root system arised from the any other parts of the plants. That is also, for example, shoot or other than parts. This is called by the third one, adventitious root system. The function of the root. The root system is absorbed by the water and minerals from the soil to providing the proper encouragement to the plant. Another one function is storage of reserve food material. And another function, synthesis of some of the plant growth regulators. For example, storage reserving food material, carrot, beetroot, radish. So more than examples are there in storaging of reserve food material from the root. Okay, we will go with next slide. Morphology of root. See here, this is a root. Okay, the root is defined as the descending part of the plant axis. The root it is shows by the positively geotrophic and hydrotrophic. The plant it is root shows negatively phototropic. It is develops from the radicle of the embryo during the seed germination. See here, for example, this is the seed. The seed inside in presence of the embryo. Embryo inside the parts, 1 egg cells and 2 synergids, 2 polar nuclear cells and 3 antipoda cells are there. It's developed from the radicle of the embryo during the seed germination. This is called by the radicle. This is radicle is the embryonic root of the plant. It is ground grows the downwards the soil. This is the part of the plant axis. The roots are generally non-green and cylindrical in shape. They produce only similar organs, that is secondary roots and tertiary roots. Okay? Here, the primary roots first arise from the descending part of the plant axis. These are primary roots arise from the secondary roots and tertiary roots. This is the root. Next one, we will go with slide morphology of stem. See here, this is the stem. The stem is ascending part of the plant axis. Root is descending part of the plant axis, but stem is ascending part of the axis. The stem, it is bears to the branches and leaves and flowers also and fruits. Okay. The stem, it is bearing the branches, leaves, flowers and fruits. It is developed from the flimule of the embryo of germinating seeds. Example, this is the seed, this is the embryo, one egg cell, two synergid cells, two polar nuclear cells, three antipodal cells. It's developed from the flimule of the embryo of seed germinating. This is called by the flimule. The stem, it bears into the nodes and internodes. The region of the stem where the leaves borne are called by the nodes, while internodes, other portion between two nodes, is known as internodes. The stem bears buds which may be terminal or axillary position. Stem is generally green in color. When young, it is later after become a woody and dark brown in color. This is the stem. The stem, it is developed from the flimule of the embryo of a germinating seed. This is a ascending part of the plant axis. When we are compared to the root, it is a descending part of the plant axis. It is a smaller in size where compared to the stem. Okay, what is the function of stem? The main function of the stem, it is spread out into the branches that bears or leaves into the and flowers and fruits. The stem, it is conducts into the water and minerals and photosynthesis. Some of the plants also perform the other functions such as the storage of food and vegetative propagation and give to the mechanical support and protection. For example, storage of the food. Potato, onion, ginger and colocasia. These are all example of storage of the food. The stem, it has into the, some of the birds are there. So these are birds are in the two types. First one, vegetative bird, and second one, floral bird. So what is a vegetative bird? The bird which develops into branches. These are vegetative birds are in the some of the birds are there. So these are birds. First one, apical bird, second one axillary bird, and third one accessory birds, and fourth one adventitious birds. See here, first one, apical bud. See here, this is the apical bud. The apical bud located of the apex of the stem. This is known as apical bud or terminal bud or end bud. Okay. Next, axillary bud. These are axillary buds located on the axis of leaves. See here, this is axillary bud. The axillary buds located on the axis of the leaves is known as axillary buds. And third one, accessory buds. And fourth one, adventitious buds. These are in the two buds. They are located on the sides of the axillary buds and other than the areas. Do you think where does flowers are grow? Floral buds. The buds which develop into flowers. That is known as floral bud. One see in this picture, this is terminal bud or end bud or apical bud. This is axillary bud or lateral bud. The axillary bud located on the axis of the leaves. And apical bud, it is located on the apex of the stem. Okay. Next, we will go with the morphology of leaf. See here, this is leaf. Yeah, this is leaf. The leaf, it is a lateral and generally flattened structure borne onto the stem. It develops at the node region and bears the bud of the its axil. The axillary bud later develop into the branch. The leaves are originated from shoot apical meristem. They are arranged in acropetal order. Okay, acropetal order means smaller to bigger. Okay, the leaf, it is most important vegetative organ from the photosynthesis. This is leaf. It is a lateral and generally it is a flattened structure. The leaves are borne onto the stem. Okay, the leaves are in green in color. Dorsiventral are there. Upper surface is thick and thick green in color. And ventral surface, it is a thin in color. Okay, we know human digestive system, how to work human digestive system as well as works plant leaf system also. So the leaves, one of the part of the plant, it is very important for photosynthesis process. This is the morphology of leaf. Leaf, it is a lateral, generally flattened structure borne on the stem. The leaf, it is bears onto the nodes and bud on the axis. The bud, it is develops into a branch. Next, we will go with next slide. Inflorescence. As we know in Telugu term, Pushpasana. My dear students, you have to listen carefully. Why? Because we have two different terms of inflorescence. So, what is inflorescence? The arrangement of the flowers on the floral axis is known as inflorescence. Okay, a flower is a modified shoot wherein the shoot apical meristem changes into the floral meristem. A group of flowers borne on the common axis is known as inflorescence. See here, this is the main axis. The main axis is from the branches and it is borne to the group of flowers. This is known as inflorescence. Next, definition of inflorescence. It is the aggregation of flowers on the plants. This is inflorescence. Inflorescence is three types. First one, racemose inflorescence. Second one, cymose inflorescence. And third one, mixed inflorescence. Now, let us discuss first one, inflorescence. The arrangement of the flowers of the floral axis is known as inflorescence. So first we have learned to the what is pedicel and what is peduncle, where we are in the arranged into the plant. See here, internodes do not elongate the axis is called pedicel, get condensed. Or another one, what is pedicel? Stalk of the individual flower is called pedicel. See here, this is the pedicel. Stalk of the individual flower is known as pedicel. This is also pedicel. Stalk of the pedicel of individual flower, or pedicel is the stalk on the flower. This is pedicel. And second one, peduncle. See here, this is peduncle. The common axis bearing a flower is called peduncle. The flowers are developed on the peduncle on axis of bracts. This is a peduncle. Flowers with stalk, pedicellate flowers, and without stalk are called sessile flowers. What is that? Without stalk of the flower is known as sessile flowers. In case of its stalk is solitary flowers, it is stalk. It is termed as peduncle. Okay. In the absence of pedicel, the flowers are described on the sessile. The stem or branch from the main stem of the inflorescence that holds of a group of pedicels is known as peduncle. Function of pedicel. The function of pedicel, it is exposed to the flowers, to the sun and wind. The pedicels of exposed to flowers to the sun and wind and put them in the position of the aroma and colorful attracts the pollinating insects more easily. This is the function of pedicel. Are you understand what is pedicel and peduncle? Pedicel is the stalk of the flower. Peduncle is flowers with the stalk of the pedicellate flowers and without stalk are called sessile flowers. In case of solitary flower, its stalk is termed as peduncle. Okay. The racemose inflorescence again is divided into the two types. First one, racemose inflorescence, and second one, cymose inflorescence. See here, racemose inflorescence. Racemose inflorescence character is indefinite character and Cymose inflorescence is define a character. Racemose inflorescence, it is a monopodial branching, but cymose inflorescence is a sympodial branching. Racemose inflorescence, youngest flower at the apex of the center. But cymose inflorescence, youngest flower near the base or to the outside. Racemose inflorescence, that is oldest flowers at the base of to the outside. See here picture. This is racemose inflorescence and cymose inflorescence. The racemose inflorescence, this is the main axis. The flowers are beyond to the main axis with alternate them. Okay. The oldest flowers are wound to the outside, but the youngest flowers are wound to the center position. This is the cymose inflorescence. This main axis, sympodial branching. Racemose inflorescence is a monopodial branching, but cymose inflorescence is a sympodial branching. The oldest flower are bound to the central axis, but oldest the young flowers are bound to the outside of the branch. This is the racemose inflorescence and cymose inflorescence. We'll go with next slide. The racemose inflorescence againly divided into the simple racemose inflorescence, and second one compound racemose inflorescence. Simple racemose inflorescence also again divided in several subtypes in the racemose category, but that is first one raceme. First one raceme, second one Corambi type, and third one umbel type, fourth one capitulum or head inflorescence, and fifth one spike, and sixth one spadix, seventh one cadmium, eighth one strobili. But in your IP exam point of view, only asks 6 types of racemose inflorescence. And second one, compound raceme inflorescence. Several subtypes are there. First one, panicule type. Second one, compound corambi. And third one, compound umbel. And fourth one, compound capitulum or head inflorescence. Fifth one, compound spike. And sixth one, spadic. This is the racemose inflorescence in 2 types. First one, simple racemose inflorescence. Second one, compound racemose inflorescence. Now let us discuss the first one, simple racemose inflorescence, subtype raceme. See here, this is the raceme, simple racemose inflorescence. This is the raceme type of inflorescence with elongated axis carrying the pedicellate flowers. These are pedicels of equal length. See here, these are pedicels are equal length. You can easily understand racemose inflorescence. The flowers upon them alternate one by one. This is the racemose inflorescence. First one, raceme. So best example, crotalaria and mango. So mango, scientific name Manzifera indica. And how to give it into the scientific name? Already you have told Afrin madam, first chapter, binomial nomenclature, generic name and species name. That is best example mango, Manzifera indica. This is the first one, raceme type inflorescence. And second one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is Corambi type. These are Corambi type with elongated axis carrying the pedicellate flowers but petals are in different length. That is known as Corambi type of inflorescence. For example, best example, Cruciferaceae family, Cassia and cauliflower. See here, this is Cassia. Elongated axis carrying pedicellate flowers. These are pedicels are in different lengths are there. Another one example, cauliflower. See here, this is well known example, cauliflower. See here, this is the main axis. These are in the carrying the pedicellate flowers. Pedicels of different lengths. All the flowers are about in the same height, but due to the varied length of the pedicels, even though they are born at the different nodes. See here, pedicels of different lengths. But you have observed into the outer surface in there is no differentiation, but inner side pedicels of different lengths. This is the second one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is Corambi type with elongated axis carrying the pedicellate flowers. Pedicels are different lengths. Okay. Next, third one example, that is simple racemose inflorescence. Third one, umbel type. See here, this is umbel type of inflorescence with very short axis carrying the pedicellate flowers. The pedicels of equal length are radiating. Best example, umbelliferaceae and onion. Onion scientific name, Allium cephas. See here, this is flowers are appear to have arisen from the same point of the peduncle, and such as type of inflorescence is known as umbel type. This is the short axis. The flowers are born to the center of the peduncle, arise from the pedicellate flowers. But these are pedicels are in equal length. This is third one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is umbel type with very short axis carrying pedicellate flowers. Pedicels of equal length are radiating. Best example, onion, scientific name, Allium cephas. And fourth one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is head inflorescence. So the head inflorescence, unisexual and bisexual sessile flowers develops centripetally on condensed peduncle in a member of Asteraceae. Best example, Tridax and sunflower. See here, this is Tridax condensed peduncle. These are flowers are born into the centripetal. Condensed peduncle and centripetal. These are unisexual or bisexual sessile flowers. This is the head inflorescence. Asteraceae family members also example. And fifth one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is spike type of inflorescence. So these are spike type of inflorescence, acropetal arrangement of sessile flowers on the peduncle. It is covered by a whorl of bracts that is known as involucre. So what do you mean by acropetal arrangement? That means these are arrangement to in the smaller to bigger. That is acropetal arrangement. These are covered by into the oral bract of. It is called involucre. These are in the spikes of flowers are in colorless because the calyx and corolla there is no differentiate. So this is the spike type of inflorescence, that is simple racemose inflorescence. For example, rice. Scientific name is Oryza sativa. And another one example, Echinus. And one of the best example is Humulus, the spike with large membranous scales, that is bract or bracteoles. See here, this is the main axis form into the spikes. Okay. Next one, last sixth one, simple racemose inflorescence, that is spadix inflorescence. This is spadix type of inflorescence with elongated, thick and fleshy axis carrying the sessile flowers, usually unisexual flowers. Best example, acarus and musa, coccus and colocasia. These are examples of spadic simple racemose inflorescence. See here, this is called by spathe. Some of the plants shows their sessile, unisexual and neutral flowers are arranged in acropetal succession. These are protected by the modified bract. This is known as spathe. Okay, this is the spadic. Such type of inflorescence is known as spadix inflorescence. The flowers or leaves borne on the directly from the stem or peduncle, and there's lack of petiole or pedicel. These are known as sessile flowers. What do you mean by sessile flowers? Without stalk are called the sessile flowers. Another one example is Echinus. Okay, these are 6 types of simple racemose inflorescence. Again, once recap into them. What is the racemose inflorescence? Racemose inflorescence is a 2 types divided. First one, racemose inflorescence and cymose inflorescence. Racemose inflorescence againly divided into 2 types. Simple racemose inflorescence and second one compound raceme inflorescence. First one racemose inflorescence. Again subtypes are in category of racemose inflorescence. First one total 6 types are there. This is simple racemose inflorescence. First one raceme type, second one corambi type, third one umbel type, fourth one capitulum or head inflorescence, and fifth one spike type of inflorescence, and sixth one spadix. Okay. In IP point of view, weightage of in 8 marks question. That question is write in different types of racemose inflorescence. Only write about in 6 types. These are 6 types are raceme type, corambi type, umbel type, capitulum, and spike are spadix. Capitulum is also known as head inflorescence. These are in the best examples. So, what is the racemose inflorescence in acropetal succession? The racemose inflorescence is characterized by the acropetal succession, which means that newly developing and young buds and flowers. They are arranged in the top of, and older buds or flowers are found into the present in the bottom of the plant. Okay, this is the simple racemose inflorescence. Okay. And second one, racemose inflorescence, that is compound racemose inflorescence. Againly divided in subtypes. First one panicule, second one compound corymbi, and third one compound umbel, and fourth one compound capitulum, and fifth one compound spike, and sixth one type of compound raceme inflorescence, that is compound spadix. Now let us discuss first one, compound raceme inflorescence, that is panicule. See here, this is compound racemose inflorescence. First one, panicule. The panicule compound racemose inflorescence, that is compound raceme consisting of racemes arranged in racemose manner. Example here. This is the main axis. Form arrays from the branches. Their flowers are arranged in sympodial branching. One of the characters is sympodial branching is a definite character. Okay, these are flowers. And second one, compound corymbi type. These are compound corymbi type. In this type of inflorescence, peduncle is short with its pedicellate flowers. The stalk of the lower flower is longer than two younger flowers. When the main axis is branched in corymbeous manner, and each branch has flowers arranged in corymbes. Compound corymbi best example is carrot and coriander. Carrot and coriander. This is the compound corymbi type. See here, this is the main axis. These are in the pedicels. These are pedicellate flowers, but the pedicels are in different lengths. This is axis. They are formed into the branches againly to form the pedicellate flowers. The younger and upper flowers when the main axis branched in a corymbeous manner. Okay, see here. These are pedicellate flower. Next example also, cruciferaceae family. This is known as compound corymbi racemose type. And third one, compound umbel racemose inflorescence. See here, this is compound umbel type of inflorescence. This type of inflorescence are formed by the division of primary axis of simple umbel. At the end of each branch, secondary umbels are formed. Best example, orchids. See here, this is best example, orchids. This type of inflorescence, they are formed by the division of primary axis. This is a simple umbel. The pedicels are raised from the mainly centripetal. Okay, end of the branch. Each branch are secondary umbels are formed. See here, umbel type of This is compound umbel type of inflorescence. That is third one. And next, fourth one, compound raceme type of inflorescence. That is compound spike. When sessile flowers are developed on the branches of main axis in a spiked manner. That is example amarantha. See here, this is spiked type of inflorescence. The flowers are developed on the branches of main axis in spiked manner. Okay. One of the example is leafy vegetables also. That is compound spiked manner. And last one, fifth one, compound spadix. This is best example, Cocos. Scientific name, Cocos nucifera. In this type of inflorescence, fleshy axis of spadix, branches, and like sessile flowers arise from the branches of main axis. Sessile, unisexual, or neutral flowers are arranged in acropetal succession. They are protected by the modified bracts that is called spathe. See here, this is spathe. Modified bract. These are in the acropetal succession protected by the modified bract that is known as spathe. This is compound spadix. Okay, students, total two types: simple racemose inflorescence, compound raceme inflorescence. Againly divided in different subtypes of racemose inflorescence. Total simple racemose inflorescence is 6 types and compound raceme inflorescence is 5 types. Okay. Today assignment, write different types of racemose inflorescence. Thank you. Sir, class is over. Hello, sir. Sir. Sir, class is over.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, sir.